back to another day in the market. Oh my God, look, does everybody get to stop freaking out now about the market because of something that we knew was going to happen? Two things, actually. Again, guys, we had that September jobs report coming out that showed an increase in the unemployment rate. Every other key piece of labor market data has suggested and shown us that the labor market is again slowing down, which is going to be furthering that argument for more rate cuts coming in the near future here. Then again, Nvidia earnings report. As we had heard time and time again from Jensen, from a lot of these other companies as well that were increasing their capex. Again, the demand here is just so significant for Nvidia's products, and obviously the market is liking what it is seeing. Guys, I cannot stress this enough, and there was a question that I got asked on the private live stream this morning with LTMP. It was like, how concerned are you about X, Y, and Z? And I was like, well, to be quite honest with you, I'm really not concerned about anything. Even if the market were to have some significant periods of volatility, which we have seen, you guys will, like, I'm just going to sit here completely unbothered, because if you can fully understand the actual big picture of the market, which is very important, you're going to look at all of these different movements that are happening and be like, I don't know, that makes a whole lot of sense. And these are the things that we've been talking about a lot, where the masses in the market are going to be reacting to certain pieces of data, and a lot of the time they are not correct. So you have to be really, really, really careful of trying to take specific actions in the market that, although may be correct, you have to wait and make sure that a lot of the other market participants are going to start to get on the same side of what is actually the reality. So, guys, if the market holds up like this, I can't even begin to describe to all of you how insane the setups are going to be going into the end of the year for LTMP. It's going to be ridiculous. We've already seen a couple of them start firing off over here. It's going to be nuts. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, new to the channel, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. It costs you nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot, spreading this information out to as many people who actually want to learn. Again, 200 likes on the stream, I'll start handing you guys some of my favorite setups here. If not, I am just going to save them for LTMP as always. So, folks, let's do our little bit of a roll call, start going through a couple of things here, and let's start getting after it today. Let's see, we got a decent amount of you guys in here this morning. Don't be a slacker on the like button. I mean, I'd love to give you guys some more of those setups. Remember, I gave you guys the PDD 350% or whatever it was. When you guys hit that like button, you guys missed hitting the like button. And again, I was trying to give you guys FedEx, which was a 3,000% trade. So again, makes you guys money to do this. That's all I asked for. All right, so who do we have in here this morning? We've got Gerald, Jerry, Johnny, Jay, Garrett, John, 101, Garrett, Reaper, GC, Fovic, B-Dash, Francisco. We've got Scott. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, Cisco starting to fire off nicely here. Illumina starting to fire off really nicely here. We've got an Amgen potential setup over here. You've got Nvidia, again, still just trapped in that 5-minute opening range. So we have to see if Nvidia wants to break out of that today to the upside, if we are going to get that post earnings move there. I also think I'm going to start hitting Novo again here. I really like how this looks and what their landscape looks like moving forward. So I have 1,000 shares in the 54s. I want to see if I can get some more. I'd love to get up to 2,000 shares. That would be nice. That would be very nice over here. So let's take a look at some of these individual names here. You got Nio moving to the downside again. Like we were talking about, I think this one could easily come back down to that daily 200 EMA here, right around that 550 area. They do report earnings next Tuesday, so we'll kind of wait and see what happens from there, and just move forward like that. Nio, Palantir, again, moving back to the upside here, but is rejecting off of that daily 10 there, which is interesting. Nothing really to do with Palantir in the short term here. I think SoFi's having a pretty good day. Yeah, SoFi looking great over here. If we can get back above that daily 10 EMA here, you actually might be able to set up a weekly setup here. Not really. It's a little too wicky. Little too wicky there. HIMS, I would assume, is doing all right today. Yeah, up 2% here. I'd actually like to see us drop back into this like mid-20 zone on HIMS. I'd actually be interested in taking a position on that if we were to get back down to that zone there. That would be very interesting. So not the best setup here on the daily. You could easily see this thing break down. I mean, you do have these wicks which are showing the buyers are stepping up there on that thing. So we'll see. We need to reclaim that daily 10 EMA here. And then you could actually get a little bit of a setup on that one. So we'll see. Comp. That looks good. Compass. That looks really good there. You'd be chasing a little right here. Lily, not doing a whole lot today, but is still looking very solid. Cisco looks awesome at the highs right here. Looking very, very, very good. We'll see if we can get some continuation on that one. That would be very, very, very fun there. So we'll see. Any questions you guys have, let me know. And then we'll kind of go from there. Can I look at BB? Is that technically a base? This kind of, but that hasn't really sold off enough for me to really get interested in that. You added the potential weekly setup in here, but now you've invalidated that weekly setup, so I'm not really all that interested in that one there. So Cisco, hello. Oh my God, this chart looks so good. Cisco looks really good here. Nvidia starting to work its way back up a little bit there, but again, you need to get over 196 in order to trigger the post earnings idea. That's the top side of the 5-minute opening range. Yeah, like Garrett, I see what you're saying there on BB, but it's really not quite what we're looking for. NEO. Yeah, I mean, health services, like I've been telling you guys over the last couple of weeks here, healthcare looks nuts. Like biotech right here, we were talking about this chart a lot yesterday. XBI, looking great with this breakout today. I believe XLV is still looking relatively good too. Yeah, that's still looking nice. But again, the biotechs are really what's are moving up today, which is good to see. And again, think about what we were talking about over the last few days, guys, and last few weeks. It's like, first of all, this whole argument and freaking out about no rate cuts is really low IQ, like really low IQ, and just like not a smart thing to be doing. It's the same thing as everybody treating the tariffs being inflationary as the base case. It's the same exact scenario. So if we were to actually see and take a look at the market and say, okay, if we are going from a period of saying, oh, the market is going to be pricing in a lot of rate cuts to the market pricing in less rate cuts or no rate cuts, you would then expect to see a lot of shifts starting to happen. You would see yields significantly moving to the upside, and you would see the most interest rate sensitive sectors starting to take a significant hit. Healthcare is one of them. Healthcare has done nothing but go up and start to consolidate at the highs here since those fears have started. Then an even more interest rate sensitive sector, which is XBI, again, biotech, you're not seeing that either. So when you look at these things, again, you can look at the fact that the Federal Reserve was not receiving all of the economic data that it really needed, but you still have a lot of those other data points that are, again, going to be suggesting a cut. The labor market is getting very, very, very weak, and that is something that the Fed has told us, remember, that they are going to be really, really focused on over the next couple of months here. So Google new highs, yeah, oh yeah, look at that. There you guys go there. Lily, again, popping back up here. I'd love to see this thing try to get above 1060 today. That'd be nice. Cisco, if we can get above 80 today, that could be fun. Another 15 cents on this one. That could be really nice. OESX, what's this? Needs a flat line a little bit more. Do I still like TSM Daily? I never liked the TSM Daily. Not down in here. No. Not a fan of this. The weekly might look good, but the daily definitely doesn't. So Lily looks good. Cisco looks great. Where's that ILMN? How's that looking? It looks decent. I mean, that's a filthy looking chart here, guys. That was one that was on the watch list for everybody here. I mean, it's down right around that entry point. That if you guys were taking that one, it's there for you. But I don't know. I mean, do what you got to do on it. Again, the game plan stays the same. Size for zero. Especially going into the end of the year with a lot of the holidays where the market's not going to be open, just be careful. But yeah, Cisco looks good. Lily looks really good. See where we can go from here, guys. I mean, what else we got? Okay, this is the other thing that we've been talking about. We need to see us get above this tariff zone. Is it too late to enter Illumina? Not really. We need to get above this tariff zone in order for me to be like, okay, we're completely back in business here. Cisco new highs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like that a lot. Come on, Cisco. Let's get your butt above 80 there. That'd be very fun. They're really being rude with those contracts there tonight. So we'll see. Yeah, Lily looks good. I mean, these look good. Where's Novo? I think I'm going to hit that a little bit today. I think I'm going to hit that. Lily starting to creep towards these highs here. There we go. Come on. Come on. At some point, again, Cisco is one with like wide spreads and the chain is a little bit weird, but once they start snapping, oh boy. Oh boy, it could be a big one. And again, all of you guys should know this by now, but like, again, the reason why everybody loves LTMP is because every single trade that we outline has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %. So, again, make sure you guys keep smacking that like on the way in. We're going to be having some, I mean, Cisco looks good here. There we go. This could be a big one. All right, 1 second. I got to run and grab my water, but I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I also love the fact that like everybody in the market was freaking out so much and all they had to do was just listen. They could have just been like, oh yeah, nothing's actually going on. Like it was just so funny watching everybody fly around. And again, we may not be out of the woods yet here, but again, it is like, I don't understand why everybody freaks out all the time. It's like, just stop being so weak-minded. It is not, like, unless you, which I bet a lot of people did, buy garbage at the highs, everybody should be fine. You know? I don't understand. Let's see. I'd love to see Cisco just crack above 80 today. That would be really nice. 750 good next TP for regen. Let's actually take a look at regen too, guys, because this was an absolutely, oh my god, I got to tweet about this one. 750 right now. I mean, right here is a good TP. It was 748. That's an insane one. I mean, this was the setup that I gave you guys here. It was like, what was it? This break, the second entry here, boom, running all the way up to these highs here. I mean, what do you have next? I mean, after this area, you've got about at 800. I mean, this is disgusting. I mean, guys, pay attention or pay a premium. How many more of these are you gonna miss? Seriously. Like, I'm gonna keep sitting here victory lapping, and it's just like, all right, let's see. Yeah, this is nasty. Look at that. You're sitting at a what in terms of risk to reward? Oh, 1 to 6? Jesus. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There you go. MNSC still holding good? Yeah. I mean, just looking at some of these moves, guys, it's Cisco's getting above 80 there. It's really close. Really close there. FET, is it looking good? If it flatlines from here, sure, but other than that, probably not. Did it hit 80? 79.98, yeah. Above 80 on Cisco, you could see some real snapping happening here, which could be very, very, very fun. Lily's still looking pretty good here. I mean, guys, we are in position A. I can't even begin to describe to you guys how insane these setups could be if this is what ignites the little Santa rally here. It could be really disgusting. So I hope you guys are ready. And again, remember, at the end of the month is everybody's last chance to hop into LTMP to lock in the lower rate. Again, prices are going up. Make sure you guys are in before then. And you guys are able to get 50% off your first month with on that link that I just sent in the live chat to you guys with code November. Bitcoin's so weak. Yep. Again, guys, you keep seeing this action around this zone here. I mean, it's wicked twice. I'm not really a big fan of where Bitcoin is right now. I tweeted that out yesterday. I'm like, yeah, that's 75K. Here you come. Now, if the broad market starts to pick up, sure, Bitcoin could get a little bit of a boost from that. But like I said yesterday, it is also very possible that the market runs and crypto just gets murdered. It's possible that that happens too. Yeah, but that regen move, guys, oh my lord. What a move. And Cisco, hello. There's 80. Hello. There's 80 on Cisco. They are really not being nice on this chain. Oh, I know what they're doing. It's just the spread. I see what they're doing. They're being annoying. Yeah, but let's see. I mean, it's been a very... I mean, think about it last week, guys. We had three, actually, 1,000% trades are handed out. How could everybody not want... Like, every trade that they take having the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of percent. How is that not what everybody wants to do? I'll also probably have a YouTube video that'll come out for you guys today, too. That I will have to do. And hope probably some more... I'll post that one I put on TikTok and yesterday as a YouTube short today as well. Nvidia saving Christmas from the Grinch. That is the one thing. I know it's in the title. It's just because it's what the normies are going to say. Oh, Nvidia saved the market. No, it didn't. Because the thing is that in order to have Nvidia save the market would have needed saving. To me, in everything that we have seen out of the market over the last couple of weeks and like really the last month here, like we've talked about so many times, guys, it's like, what is the problem? You know, it's like, what was the actual problem that the market was dealing with? Technical pullback. That's all this is. Now, again, we could still have that increased level of volatility in the market. That is still very possible. But it doesn't mean that, like, it's so over. Like, you're going to see a lot of people today go from, like, it's so over to we're so back and just, like, really put themselves in a bad position. And that's not what we're going to do. Is all we're going to look for is the best setups in the market. That's it. If they fire, great. If not, whatever. Because remember, the outcome of one individual trade is completely meaningless when every single trade that we take has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of percent. It's simple. You have the math on your side every single time. Regen, I mean, that's just a monster. Let's go back down a little bit. Let's see. Where's ILMN? Is that still all right? Nah, that one's fading. Didn't want it. Saying we're back. I just like these people, like, again, nothing has really changed. Because think about it. In order for Nvidia to change anything, it has to, like, there had to have been something that needs to change. Like, this was always within, like, our expectation of what could happen with the market. Like, you were getting a little bit too aggressive to the downside. The market was freaking out. You have something that comes in and saves it. But also think about what's happened every single time over the last, let's say, month, where we've had something the market is really scared about, and then it comes out as being fine. We had the Trump-China tariff stuff. Okay, that gets resolved. The market pops a little bit and then comes right back down. The government reopening pops back up, comes back down. We've had a couple of these instances happen here where the market will freak out. and then the actual news will hit, and then everything gets resolved. So what that's telling you is it's not really the news that the market is freaking out about. It's just, oh, people are getting a little bit worried because everybody else is worried. But worried about what is the question? Well, it really doesn't look like it's the, let's say, volatile pieces of news that are coming out, because when those events start to get resolved, you don't see the market moves stick. So it's really, what it looks like is just people getting a little bit worried and profit taking into the end of the year. It's all behavioral psychology. It's not, I don't think that, from what we're seeing, if there was actually like some real structural things happening, the only real structural thing that's happening is the potential for the unwind of the carry trade, USD JPY here. With USD JPY skyrocketing like this, that is not good, but this is the result of Japanese stimulus. So then they could come in, like if you just talk about, like, I don't know, like if you search like yen carry trade on Twitter, like what are we getting? Yeah, I mean they're losing control of the yen right here, but like, okay, so if they are to come out and start causing some issues here, and we have the unwind of the carry trade again, I mean, how many times have we seen this happen? We saw this one, we saw this one. If you start to get a little bit worried up in here, okay, this is kind of the level up here. It's like right around 158 to 160 is where I would start getting not worried, just aware that the Bank of Japan could start acting, you know? I still like where Lily is. Market's slipping a little. Again, if we get up to this area, look, we've seen a lot of this area in the market between 6,800 and 6,810 is very important. You got to get through. So until that happens, you got to be careful with it. Cisco's still looking great. Yeah, Nvidia looks like it's coming down to the bottom side of that 5-minute opening range. So no, I don't think you're going to get a post earnings on Nvidia. And also for everybody asking, no, if it happens tomorrow or the next day, you don't touch it. It's only that day. Where's Novo? I still think I'm going to hit this today again. Yeah, I think so. I think today is going to be another day of adding. And also, guys, as you guys are filtering in, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Let's see. All right. Clip it. What did I do? What did I do? What did I say this time? Cisco looks great, guys. I mean, this just looks ridiculous. Cisco's teamed up with AMD and Humane to create data center. I think that's old. I think that's old. Let's see. You know, market's slipping a little here. Cisco's holding at the highs. I love this chart right here. This looks filthy. ACAD. Pharma. Acadia Pharma. Not the best setup there. You should go around and get a white van. Oh, yeah, me riding around in a white van. That sounds fun. Free 10x trades on the side and go around elementary schools and teach the next generation of traders. Oh, yeah, great idea. Let me get a white van and paint stuff around it and go around elementary schools. Yeah, let's do that. No, you guys know. I hand out 10x trades like candy. It's Halloween every day over here, or all the time over here on the, what do you call it, in the LTMP group. So, again, you guys all have the opportunity. Hop in. Lock in the lower rate before the prices go up at the end of the month. Get 50% off your first month, too. And hop in there with us. If not, you can still hop in later. You're just going to have to pay a higher rate. It's fine with me, but you guys know what's going to... That's Nvidia downside. That's the bottom side of the 5-minute opening range there. Lily looks great still. Legalize it? Well, the legalized cocaine idea is a great idea. That's like the best idea ever. If you legalize cocaine, you can target the drug cartels and the United States national debt in one fell swoop. Uh-oh. Nvidia saves the market and also creating kill candles. Oh no. Eli Lilly's still looking great. Regen, another big winner. Bang. There you go. How many more of these are you going to miss? 1 to 6 risk to reward right now. Oh, nice. You risk 1%, you're up 6. Congrats, guys. Easy money. TRGP. I think I looked at this again. Oh, yeah, that's getting close. That's getting really close here, too. Oh, Lily Pop. There you go. Come on. Get through those highs and start running for us. Can we snap back here? Yeah, a little. Yeah, TRGP is looking good there. If that hits, that could be a very fun one. These oil and gas names have looked good in the utility spot. So is healthcare. Cisco looking good. Yeah, that's right on it. I mean, 170, it's right 30 cents away. Come on, Lily. Yeah. Today's a good day, though, to snap things back and start, like, that's what I told you guys this morning. I was like, well, this is a day to start hunting for setups for next week. It's not, like, because, again, like, we talk about this all the time. When big shocks are added to the market, in almost every scenario, that means don't touch anything, up or down. You have to make sure that the market is fully ready to go where it wants to go next, and you can't just start slinging things. Like, think about what the market's done since open. Nothing. The market has just ran up a little, came down, ran up, came down. Like, this is 930 right here. You're right back to where the market opened. The market has done nothing. That's good, though, for seeing a lot of these names starting to consolidate. Now, you do have some other really interesting names starting to fire there, like a Cisco or like Lilly still looking good, but you have to confirm. And that is what I think a lot of people fail to realize, the amount of patience that it actually takes to have success in this game. You guys know that, like, the vast majority of your gains for the year are just going to come from a small percentage of the times during the year, a small percentage of your trades. This trading is not, like, I hate that, like, so many people out there in the market are like, no, we're going to go trade every single day and make 1% a day and all this stuff. It's like, you're not going to help anybody make any money ever. None. Zero. There are certain truths about the market that everybody needs to realize if they want to have success. And until they realize them, they're just going to be in the same place that they've always been in, failing. Oh no, the market's nuking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh no. The thing that people don't realize right now is that the Nvidia earnings report does not actually change anything, because there was nothing really, like, there's nothing to change. All of the things that are coming out right now are things that everybody should already understand. And now that we're seeing, again, these types of movements here, you're going to see a lot of people running around being like, why is the market coming down? And it's like, okay, you're like, they're going to be a lot more fearful potentially, because you are not seeing necessarily this like continuation spike in the market. I mean, the market, guys, is still up 1.5%. Nvidia is up almost 3% still after their earnings report here. There's not much else that you can ask it to do. And then if you think about it, okay, so now we're looking at the next pieces of data that are going to come out and seeing what the Fed is going to do at the next FOMC meeting, which is what we were looking at anyway, right? Then you have the holiday week next week. Again, there are a lot, there's not much else that I can do to get this across to everybody. The reason why we're seeing a lot of volatility here really doesn't have much to do with what's actually happening. It has to do with, you saw a little bit of like scary news that could have turned into being actually scary news. And then everybody started freaking out because of it. That's what's happening. It has nothing to do with like, oh, no, like Bitcoin looking fantastic today. I told ya. I told ya. I'm trying to warn ya. Again, Bitcoin's a risk asset. It's not a store of value. So again, you're not seeing these risk assets performing the way they are. But what you are seeing, again, is the biotech names looking. Where's XBI right now? It's fading a little, but still looks really good. Still looks really good. You have Regen cranking. There's TRGP. There's that one. That's a nasty looking setup. That looks real good. Lily looks great. Would a 50-year mortgage on all Bitcoin is 74K be a good idea? I do think that it has a pretty decent likelihood of getting down there. You break this low today, guys, on Bitcoin, it's done. This isn't actually the one I want. I want this chart. You can see it right here. This is the zone that you're selling through. This is the prior all-time high zone that was big time. You could easily come back down into this area, 76, 75K. Easily. ILM ended, almost faded the whole move. Yep, that happens. Boop. Hits day low, you're done. See? That was either going to go up 500 to 1,000% or it was going to go to zero. That's why the game plan has stayed the same the entire time. Size for zero. Don't do anything crazy. Understand that the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless when every single trade that you enter has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of percent. Nothing ever changes. It's the same thing every time. Lily still looks really good up here. Sleeping Giants, PayPal. I don't know. People have been talking about PayPal for years as being a name that like people should be flying into. It's like I haven't really done the work on it, but like it's not really one that I want to own anyway. Novo is this stock right here, guys, is, in my opinion, so wildly undervalued right now for what could come. It's insane. This is probably one of the most undervalued stocks that I really have ever seen in the market for what they're doing. Lily, here we go. Looking for the highs. Come on. $2 away. Come on, Lily. You can do it. Nvidia fading a lot of that move. Seeing PE talk about Meta. Yeah, I mean, you guys are gonna see it a little bit more when we talk about the 3-pillar approach with the mastermind, but like, you can't just buy based off of valuation. You have to have so many other things that are confirming that it's okay to be buying names at certain levels. Everything has to align. Bitcoin getting murked. There she goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bitcoin. Oh, no. Who told you? You're welcome. If you break that low, I'll start tweeting. Here comes Lily. Hey. Does market lose it anymore? I mean, Bitcoin's... What is the actual spot? It's like 87? Oh, no, it's 88.5. Oh, wow. That's really close. That could easily do that quickly and just go... Whoop. Healthcare names, though, still looking very strong. You've got XBI moving. You've got Lilly holding up at the highs, guys. Again, you got to know which sectors to be looking at. Novo down is interesting. That's just probably just moving with the market. Again, I think, that whole thesis is 5 to 10 years. That's why I'm hitting it now. Bitcoin bounced a little there. I want to see it break yesterday's low. Which it might do. Here comes the market. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Actually, it's probably too big of a range. 23. It's close. Where is it? Oh, it's right there right now. What's the risk on that? That's interesting. Uh-oh, market. Oh, no. Oh, no. Watch. Everybody's going to start getting super scared again just because they saw Nvidia sell off and then the market moving with it. We're just going to be hunting a lot of the healthcare names. You know what's holding really well? Cisco. Cisco's holding really well with this move. I like that. Yeah, Bitcoin's getting closer. Bitcoin's getting a lot closer there. But again, guys, the game plan stays the same. It's like touch nothing or size for zero. It's been the same. It's been the same exact thing since, what do you call it? Since that tweet came out. Right. Okay. Do you want me to just read you guys actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to read you guys a little bit of an excerpt from the pre-market plan today. 2 of them, actually. The market really needs to get back above the Liberation Day zone at 68.02 to 68.10 in order to fully confirm the strength of the buyers. And while anything can happen, we're looking good for the time being. Remember, we always have to be careful when the market gaps like this, whether it be up or down. There will be a lot of people out there who have just went from it's so over to we're so back and will make very foolish decisions. Our only job is to be waiting for the highest quality setups to form and execute on them. Like I've told you guys so many times, the value in the group, it is so easy to go out and hit the 10x trades and the big massive trades that I hand out to you guys when the market is hot. The real value is just continuously harping on you guys to keep yourself safe during times at which the market is going to be very, very volatile. That's why when I say it's like, okay, these are setups. If you're going to touch anything, you have to be very careful because as you guys saw last week, if they do hit, they're going to be massive. We had 3 10x trades this week, or last week. You had Rivian, Lyft, and the 3,000% FedEx. When they hit, they're huge. But that doesn't mean that you're just gonna you should just go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna size really aggressively into everything. No. Because you're gonna see moves like this happen. I've said that so many times, guys. So many. Here's the market nuking. Bitcoin's getting down to yesterday's low, and it is right there. There it is. There it is. Told you. Actually, we're going to have some fun. Bing. Tweet. Lily's still holding up at the highs. I like that. That looks fun. All right, Lily, you trying to get above day high here? You're dangerously close. Here she comes. Come on, you're about $1 away. $1 away, Lily. You want to go for that 1060 today? I'd love to see that. Well, the market's tanking. That'd be fun. Where's Palantir? Is Palantir getting murdered? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, Palantir. Uh-oh. Say Peter Schiff is right. I'll put that tweet. There's the fun tweet. I'll put it in the live chat and in the Discord. Uh-oh, Palantir. Yeah, there's ILM and downside. Lily still looks great. Uh-oh, Nvidia. Watch the daily 10 EMA, 189.20. That could be a spot where it wants to bounce. But look at that. Market nuked. Everybody went from we're so back to it, or it's so over to we're so back to it's so over again. Why? Why have they done that? Watch, now everybody's going to get scared again. Oh no, the more... Okay. Come on, Lily. This is your time to shine. Safe haven. Look at that nuke. Nuke candles. Oh, nuke out of the market. Oh, Bitcoin. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to fly around. Everything's going to be pretty volatile. And so, like, everybody's going to be like, oh, my God, Nvidia saved the market. And then the fact that Nvidia sold off a little bit, everybody's going to be like, nope, oh, my God, it's over. Nope. It's like, you guys just said. You guys just said it was so, we're so back. You guys, what happened? We just went from it's so over to we're so back to it's so over again. What happened? What's different? Nothing. And that's what I'm trying to get across to everybody. Nothing is different from before versus after. I do, however, think Bitcoin is going to nuke. I think Bitcoin gets nuked. We'll see, though. We get down into this area here, low 80s, upper 70s. I'll start being very interested in some Bitcoin. Actually, I could also just buy IBIT. Like, I could also just buy this. You know? Buy this, sell a bunch of covered calls on it. It's the same thing. I actually might do that instead. What about levered? Hold up. What about... Actually, we could probably make this better. Oh, I have an idea. What are the levered Bitcoin ETFs that pay a dividend? Or I want... What's a levered Bitcoin ETF? Is it BitX? Yeah. Okay. How are they getting their Is there a dividend? I don't want there to be a dividend. Fuck, it's a dividend. Damn it. Yeah, I actually... 30 to 70... Yeah, I actually wouldn't be opposed to this. Biddy? What's the yield on Biddy? This is 18. What's this? 1. Oh, that's short. That's why. The yield is nothing because it's ripping. Yeah, no, I would do BitX, I think. What are the other levered Bitcoin ETFs? That's what I'm looking for. Like, if Bitcoin drops at 70-something K, I'm like, BITU is one. 17. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best one because the yields are different. Bullish one-day bet on Bitcoin. Seeing for I double the daily returns. Hold on. I'm actually interested in this. Not for like right now, obviously, but like if it gets down there, I would probably hit it with this. Swap agreements to exchange. When does anybody get a dividend for Bitcoin? Such as killing day, cash settled. Okay. Well, Cayman Islands, nice. Not a long-term investment vehicle. I think they're all gonna say that. What's BitX? It's the same thing. 2 times daily exposure to Bitcoin futures. But I think BITU is, what's this one? I'd actually look for a 3x. That'd be fun. Double, yeah, so that's 2x too. Is there a 3x? I'd love for there to be a 3x. What's Van X? HODL? Is that levered though? I don't think this is levered. No, this is Solana, I think. This one. What's this? No yield, I like that. So that would just be straight Bitcoin ETF. You'd split it. You do some levered, some not, because you'll have the divvy. Again, there's decay, though. That's the issue. So you have to time it with that. So I'd probably split it between, like, IBIT, which shouldn't be paying anything. Yeah. And, like, BITU or BitX or whatever the two were. That's probably what I would do. If Bitcoin drops to 75K. Which it might. Let's see. I want some alerts. 81. 78. 74. That's what I probably would do. I'd split it. Oh my God. Oh no, the market's nuking. Oh no. More indiscriminate selling. Oh no. Ah! Look at Lily. Look at where Lily is right now. Oh look, fine. Palantir. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I was feeling like trash yesterday. Now I feel better. I just saw like cough. Bloop, bloop. Oh no, Palantir, where are you going? Long Bitcoin at 75K, I would start. Not right now. Not right now. It's still got some ways to go here. I mean, again, you also kind of have this being the top of like the big like period of consolidation here, so that's kind of where I would want to go with it. Oh no, guys, Palantir's nuking. Oh, who said that? This guy. You're welcome. Lily still looks great. Where's my baby? down. AMD doesn't look good here. AMD looks like it wants to get nuked. You know, we could also, depending on what time we get to this point in the mastermind, I mean, Bitcoin could be one of the assets that we cover. In the, it'll be a different type of analysis that I'll go through with you guys, but if that is also one that we could do if you wanted to. So, like, of the 4 companies, I'd like to do Bull. I'd also like to do, like, Bitcoin could be a fun one. Because we'll probably get there early, January, maybe? January, February is when we're going to get to that spot in the mastermind with you guys. Where is Bull today? Is this down below 8? No, not yet. Don't they have earnings after hours today? It's curling. Zelensky, he agreed to work on U.S. draft plan to end the war. That's big time. We could do Bitcoin. I think that would be fun. It'd be a lot of macro and chart, though. That would be what we would be doing. Like, if it gets to 75, 70, 60K, like, I'm going to be interested in it. Like, even here, this is not where I want it, but, like, it's not the worst time in the world to be thinking about it. That's kind of how we can put that there. But like I've been saying all morning long, it's like, Nvidia didn't really save anything. That's why it's in the title, so that all the people that think it did, it's like, guys, what saved what? What? The volatility? People's expectations of what's happening? It doesn't snap like that. You don't flip those expectations that quick, especially when there's this much fear in the market. So we'll see what happens today. I mean, you got this big nuke with Nvidia moving back down. You sold a little bit through that daily 10 EMA, but now you're bouncing back to the upside here. Let's see. Let's see what it wants to do. You know? So I'll probably have a really good YouTube video out for you guys today too. Lily just still looks phenomenal. This still could be a massive one. We'll see. First target's right around 1100. 1090 to 1100. Anywhere within there is fine. Market's just moving with Nvidia here. That's it. We need a cut? Correct. Not for markets. Just for like the actual labor market. Oh yeah. Like these mass layoffs, guys, are not going to stop. Lily's just still holding up there phenomenally. I love that. I love where that thing is. New lows. All right, guys. It is 11:30. We're going to be wrapping it up here for today. Lily looking good. We'll see what else we can get out of the market. Again, we got to get through this zone right here. If we can get through this and hold, we're good. 6,800 to 6,810, that's that zone there. If not, again, we're still going to be in this period of volatility. And that's why I was telling all of you guys this morning, be careful. Don't be doing anything crazy. So, folks, I'll probably have a YouTube video out for you guys a little later today. I'm right after this, I'm going to be posting probably one of the videos I posted yesterday on Instagram or TikTok onto YouTube, the shorts. Apple Weekly, I'm not the biggest fan of right now. And then I'll probably have some more out for you guys later too. So again, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. It's going to be an interesting rest of the week. Then we have holiday week next week. So again, it's like, you guys don't see me getting worried. If I'm not worried, why are you guys worried? You know? So folks, I will see you guys a little bit later. Have a great rest of your day. If I don't see you, I will be hanging out with all of you guys in LTMP. And again, those of you guys that still need to hop in there, you have until the end of the month. Prices are going to be going up. Get 50% off your first month with code November. I'll throw that link in here for you guys one last time. Other than that, folks, have a great rest of your day. Peace.